Oh, I'm back with that heat. What y'all talking about? I'm back with the heat. Listen, the last stream, I don't know what happened. It just, everything was frozen. But I wasn't finished cooking. So, we back. I had to come back. Man, hell no. We gonna keep talking about this. New media. Digital mob. Yeah, we gotta talk about this digital mob. It's not looking good for Fury. I'm just being honest with y'all. It's not looking good. But I was in the middle. You see how I was chopping them up? Man, where Cursor in here? Okay, he in here. I know he was there. I was chopping them up, right? And then all of a sudden, that Bill Cosby joke. All of a sudden, my shit locked up. They put me on locked up status. There's no Bill Cosby joke. Yeah, me on locked up. They was getting Kill Bill early. Man, I severed their head. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Bruh. They try to play my stream. I'm eating this Madeline. It's delicious. But we back. All right. I'm about to go. Cover me. I'm going in. Bro. Guys and girls, just know where you hear I'm dropping that new. Like Nip Girl. All right, one more. Let me eat this. And it's on. Hold on, y'all. We about to get it. Give me a second. Bro. Almost thought you would come with the ether. That new. I'm about to drop that new like Nips Girl. I'm feeling like Galactus. I spit worlds. About to drop that new like Nip Girl. Middle finger to the haters like sit twirl. I said I dropped that new like Nip Girl. I'm feeling like Galactus. I spit worlds. Shout out to this kombucha. Cayenne Cleanse. Y'all got to get on your kombucha. Man, I'm losing weight and shit for the coronavirus. I ain't ate out. I've been feeling good. I have, but I know old media hasn't. He said I wasn't hungry until E started eating. Yeah. Now that's good. Okay. I had that one before, but. Okay. I'm just going to pick up where we left off. Sorry to keep y'all waiting, but we back. Okay. So in the last stream that got abruptly cut off for some mysterious reason, I was talking about the interview with Frank Warren and the quotes from Frank Warren. Chopped him up. The highlights of that was Frank Warren has now confirmed a question that I posed immediately. So how is it this? Explain this to me. How is it that when I make these statements before all the information is out, but I use common sense, and then I look at and examine the situation, look at the data that's available, pose questions, and then Frank Warren does an interview, and it's almost like it's almost like a rebuttal to the question that I posed. One hitter quitter. Appreciate the channel. Man, we working. I swear I'm working hard for y'all. It's going to be our best year, 2020. We live. Man, both Black Mambas died this year. It's on. I got that Mamba mentality. Let's get it. We going to beat this Corona shit, and then it's on. I promise you. Ain't nothing changed. I know a lot of people are worried about the economy, worried about jobs and stuff. We going to get through this. Let me lead the charge. You know, I'm trying to stay strong for everybody, keep pumping out the content. You know, there's not actual live fights going on, but we're going to get through this, and I promise you, this is going to be a good year. It started off horrible, so I don't really see it getting any worse. So we got to get through this rough patch. Life throws you lemons. We going to make lemonade out this motherfucker. You got me? So we got to band together, brothers and sisters, and, you know, just get through this bullshit. Get through this bullshit, learn from it, grow. Use this time to grow. I'm practicing my arts on some Dragonfly Jones shit. I'm really practicing. I'm really trying to emerge through this shit a stronger, better man and a better person. You know, hone my skills, perfect my craft. And, you know, I'm not going to delve into everything that I'm doing, but, you know, just anything, mentally, spiritually, you know, try to be a better speaker, a better editor, you know, a better channel. I'm just working. I ain't got nothing else to do, but, you know, I'm not going to just sit here and watch a bunch of TV shows and wither away and all this bullshit. So I'm still working. We working. You know what it is, Digital Mob. Let's get it. Now, I've been chopping up the Tyson Fury issue, and I promise you, old media wish they had an ego. They really wish they had an ego. Somebody that was coming up with points and facts and spitting the knowledge, pioneered the game, shit like that. So, this whole Tyson Fury farmer shit sounds sketch. We haven't even had a resolution to Glovegate. But once again, people try, when you do dirt, there's only so much dirt that you're going to be able to sweep under the rug. And the more people that speak out and say, hey, investigate this and shit, boom, 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 you're not going to be able to get away with everything. What's done in the dark comes to light. I say that on my channel all the time. So just as we're discussing Glovegate, Farmergate, Boargate comes out. This farmer come out of nowhere with this story. And then come to find out, according to Frank Warren in several interviews, this ain't news to them because the dude hollered at them last year. Guess what? In September, the same month where Tyson Fury came out dressed like a fake Mexican dude with a sombrero and a poncho and shit, had his sombrero on backwards. So it looked like they dismissed this farmer who reached out to them in the past with the same story before he sold his story to the tabloids or to the media, and he tried to get a resolution through y'all directly. Frank Warren says, I'm just paraphrasing, Frank Warren says, yo, I wasn't managing your career, so I asked Fury about it. Fury said he don't know him, and then they just said, go talk to UCAD if you pissed. So the guy, he said, all right, and he didn't talk to UCAD. What he did was even better. He talked to UK media because they were ready to publish his story, and they did. Now, Tyson Fury, according to this guy's story, has no alibi. His own admission was he had nandrolone, which your body can produce naturally, but it doesn't produce it in crazy volumes and crazy amounts to the point where you flag on a test for unacceptable levels. Just like your body, you know, people fail for testosterone. Your body naturally produces testosterone, but the way they can tell you're doing TRT in twos and shit like that is because you have way too much goddamn testosterone in your fucking system for your age, race, and height, and, you know, body mass index, whatever. So they could tell that's an abnormal amount unless you a motherfucking X-Men or something. You a mutant. So that's how they could tell that he had too much nandrolone in his system. So they thought the farmer shit was gonna go away, right? When they hate, donate. We ain't worried about it. They thought the farmer shit was gonna go away. He ended up coughing up the gossip to a Daily Mail, to a media website, and now people are talking about it. Once again, just like Glovegate, and I got another Glovegate video coming soon. You know, I'm just getting my ducks in a row and preparing that up for y'all. But this stuff is not going to go away, bro. And it's not just me talking about it. So it's not like, and nobody's doing any, like, we want the truth. We want a clean sport, and we ain't settling for nothing less. Do your job, investigate all this shit, period, right? They're not going to just do what they think they're going to do, just sweep it under the rug. There's too many of us talking about it. New media, we run the globe. So anyway, the farmer said his piece. Frank Warren, when he first responded, made it sound like he didn't really know who the guy was. You weren't even managing Fury's career, so that's strike one. Sit down. You weren't in charge of his career or working with him in 2015-16, so how do you know what went on before your time? Doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. He's telling you what his account of events, and ain't nobody prove him wrong. In addition, in this interview with Talk Sport, Frank Warren said some key things. Frank Warren said that who did he talk to and all this bullshit, who is this guy talking to? None of that's here nor there. He says he talked to somebody, and guess what? A shocking admission, which I made a video and I talked about on my last live stream, right? Listen, when they hate donate, I know people probably worried about money, so we might not get the super chats right now because the Rona shit, motherfuckers is scared. But just shooters, get rid of them. Let's get it. Hold on, I'm pulling it. I didn't lose thought. I'm pulling it up for you guys. So the shocking thing that he said, it's not shocking. I don't really get shocked by boxing, but the admission that he made, Frank Warren, let me find it. So Talk Sport, he discussed, and he shouldn't have, because this is a horrible statements that he made, right? This is Frank Warren, right? All right, hold up. Okay. This is what he said. Boom, we got action. From my perspective, he's saying with the farmer's allegation, it's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. Remember, this is 5 years ago he's referring to. It doesn't matter. So I can murder someone 5 years ago. I can sexually assault a woman 5 years ago, and it won't matter. Come on, like, that's not a defense. That's not a good defense. Oh, it's 5 years ago he's referring. Oh, well, we talking about it. He said it's taken 5 years for his conscience to kick in if he's telling the truth now. Why would you say if he's telling the truth now when you already said he was a liar? Looking suspect. You said that you, sir, said Farmer's claims against Tyson Fury are rubbish, says Frank Warren. Frank Warren rubbishes BS claims that the farmer accepted a bribe. A load of rubbish. So a week ago when this story first came out, Frank Warren said, absolutely not. No truth to it. Now you're saying, why has it taken 5 years for his conscience to kick in if he's telling the truth? Why does how long it took matter? Second of all, I've already shut that down in my last stream, but if you're new, check this out. In this article, he specifically says that he says, Tyson Fury claims, this is all Frank Warren. I got a letter last September, so I'm not the smartest brother in the world. Last September means September 2019. Capiche? I got a letter last September from this farmer making all these allegations. So how has it been 5 years as you depict? You say it's taken 5 years for his conscience to kick in. So you're making it like it took him 5 years, 5 long years to want to tell somebody his story. But you just said you talked to the dude through letters or some form or fashion last September. So that's not 5 years. You're lying. Why y'all make me do this to you? Why y'all make me do this to you? You said, why is it taking 5 years? Which is really irrelevant, right? You said, why is it taking 5 years for his conscience to kick in? But earlier in the same article, this is why you shouldn't talk. Earlier in the same article, you specifically said he hit you up, and you've said it numerous times now in other articles and interviews that he hit you up in September. So That wouldn't be 5 years. How's it 5 years this year and 5 years last year? Makes no sense. So the guy's already made contact with you trying to get this issue resolved, telling you the same thing. And what Tyson Fury's new promoter specifically said in this, right? He says the guy reached out and they told him to go to UCAD. He didn't go to UCAD, but he went to the media instead. So it didn't take 5 years for his conscience to kick in. You said he hollered at you and he said that, hey, I'm coming. And the funny thing is, his story is actually checking out. The farmer said he was promised money, £25, which is the exact amount, £25,000, that he told the papers, Daily Mail. So far, Mr. Liar Farmer has been consistent with the stuff that he's alleging. He said he was owed $25,000. He didn't do a different interview and say, oh, they owe me $1 million. He kept it funky. He said £25,000 to you in September. And then to Daily Mail, he said the same exact monetary gain. So throughout this article, Frank Warren's trying to make him look like he can't be trusted and believe he's a liar. Tyson Fury's a liar. So what are we talking about? Tyson Fury specifically said that Conor McGregor offered to train me in MMA, and Conor McGregor, look this up, says, I've never even talked to this man in my life. So Tyson Fury is a liar. How is Tyson Fury going to say, Conor gave me the thumbs up, he'll train me, and then Conor said, I ain't never talked to him a day in my life? I don't know what you're thinking. Fuck the Mayweathers. So he's a liar too. So you doing your damnedest to try to make the farmer look like more of a liar than what he's already copped to. Man, young ego, Johnny Cochran, I'm on the case. Ego Cochran, I'm on the case. And that's just one thing that Fury's lied about and or been inconsistent with. So while you sitting up here trying to make this 70-year-old pig farmer look like the biggest liar, your fucking fighter is a liar and inconsistent. Oh, I'll fight Dillian White for the WBC diamond belt. Then he says he's fighting Wilder and he says, fuck Dillian White. Then he does an interview and says, oh, I'll fight Dillian White. You know, he's been waiting for a mandatory shot and I feel bad. Then he said, fuck Dillian White again. So he's a known liar too. Bro, you guys is getting fucked up in old media. Smash the like button. So anyway, this is what happens when you listen to dope heads and dope fiends and shit. So in this, one of the shocking things he said, oh, 5 years to conscience to kick in. I've already chopped that up, right? It didn't take 5 years because he hit you up last year. Anyway, we do know for a fact that the farmer did sign an affidavit, right? An affidavit. This is Frank Warren saying this. This ain't ego. We do know for a fact the farmer did sign an affidavit on the matter. He did do that. Oh, ego. They like ego. Don't do that. Hold on. Just so you guys know, I always got to prove more and show more because I'm new media. I'm digital mob. Listen. Affidavit. Noun, motherfucker. Law. Oh, my gosh. Listen to that again. It's pretty. It's so pretty.
Affidavit.
Noun. Law. A written statement confirmed by oath or affirmation for use as evidence in court. So you have confirmed at least two details in this liar's story. You said he hit you up in September and he said, I want my money, £25,000. Confirmed. That's how much he told Daily Mail. He said, I had helped them out because they were in a bind and I lied and I committed perjury under oath and wrote these written statements. And you confirm that he got paperwork regarding this case. He says, we do know for a fact, which is what I said, new media put this pressure on because I was the first one talking about this. He says, we do know for a fact that the farmer did sign an affidavit on the matter. He did do that. So they like, ego, don't do that. Stop playing with me, Smokey. So already through pressing a hard line, because I'm from the Bay, bruh. You feel me? I've been able to confirm, not speculate, not guesstimate, but confirm through both parties the antithesis and the protagonist, right? Both sides, the pro and con. So it's not, oh, you're being biased. Team Fury, Frank Warren, just confirmed that he did the written statement. And the opposing side, if this was a court, the person that'd be on the other side, the pig farmer, Martin Carefoot, confirmed that he wrote a statement. Young Ego Cochran on the case. I'm on the case, y'all. Young Forensic Files. So it's looking shaky, baby. So you trying your best to rebuke what he's saying, but you're actually talking too much, and you're confirming what he's saying. You confirmed the amount of money he was asked or promised, and now you've confirmed that he actually wrote an affidavit, which is a legally binding thing under oath, statement that was written. So now Tyson Fury's alibi is shot to hell. Swiss cheese. There's holes all in that because now he's saying the opposite. I told you, I'm gonna put him in the slow cooker. And you keep trying to make this 70-year-old man look like a liar. I got you. I got you. Bro, there's no escaping new media. I promise you that. I promise you that. They like, Ego, don't do that. Watch. Watch. Let me pull it up. Hold on. They like, Ego, don't do that. Watch. So the other issue is you try to play it off like nobody knew who this farmer was, but in all actuality, you knew exactly who he was. You know, you not necessarily him personally, but you knew of him because he hit you in September, confirmed in multiple interviews. And in addition to that, you had to ask Tyson Fury about him. So you knew that this man existed and he was existing in this world with these claims, right? Now you're trying hard to make him look like a liar. So I got you. You're trying to make the old man look like a liar. Okay, we're going to see who the liar is. Everybody type greasy. If you want me to do him greasy, I'm going to do him greasy. If the fans want me to, if they want Ego Cochran to do him greasy, then I guess I got to do him greasy. And this is easy work. This shit is too easy. Too easy, mac and cheesy. This shit is easy work. If y'all want me to do him greasy, that's all you got to type. Young Forensic Files. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Bro, you can't lie your way out of this. Hey, y'all some cutthroat motherfuckers. They like, greasy. Yeah, we going to do that greasy work. Okay. So we going to talk about liars. Shall we? Y'all want to talk about liars a little bit? Yeah, we going to talk about some liars. Man, what? Can y'all hear me or see me? Man, YouTube got to fix this, bro. Can y'all hear me or see me? Hold on. Man, YouTube got to fix this, bro. Hold on. My shit is tripping. See, we doing them too greasy. My computer is overloading off the grease. Bro, I'm doing them too greasy. Oh no. They don't think fat mean greasy. This shit is too easy. I'm doing them so greasy. I'm a G in the Bay. This shit is easy. That's that G easy. Yeah, I'm going to do them greasy. Hold up. I slide on your bitch. That's Chris Breezy. Hold on. I got to do him greasy. You keep trying to make the pig farmer, even though you're confirming his story, you're trying to make him sound like he's the biggest liar. Okay, I got you. All right, we back. Y'all ready? Y'all said greasy? Okay, I got to do him greasy. They said I got to do him greasy. So we're going to see what team is the liar and who's lying, right? Somebody read this header, and by read it, type it in the comment section. I'm going to show you a headline, right, from an article from Frank Warren, March 19th. And all y'all got to do is the first words in the article's header. That's all you have to do is type it so we can all read it in the comment section. So if people are watching the replay, and I'm going to show y'all right now, we got action. So the actual title of this article, tell me what it says. So it says Resilience Frank Warren column, and then what? Type it in the comment section so we can all see it. What does it say about Tyson Fury's reaction to the farmer's allegation? Hold on. We doing them greasy, man. Okay, shout out to Aunt Dub, channel member extraordinaire. Exactly. It says Tyson Fury not bothered by farmer's allegations. Frank Warren column, Tyson Fury not bothered by farmer's allegations. Exactly. You see? So March 19th, Frank Warren, out his own mouth, did an interview with Talk Sports in an exclusive column, March 19th, by Frank Warren, with all of his quotes. He says, and I quote, Tyson Fury not bothered by farmers' allegations. And in the article, he confirms that, right? So watch how I do him greasy. March 19th, Tyson Fury not, so I said, I don't know why he's not bothered. He should be, because this is pretty heavy. It says Tyson Fury not bothered by farmers' allegations. You see that? Okay. Now I got to do him greasy. Metro, a UK-based media website as well, the very next day, March 20th, heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, quote, upset with claims he tried to dodge drug bans. Which one is it? They say I got to do him greasy. Which one is it? Huh? So one day you tell Talk Sport that he ain't even bothered about it. He ain't pressed. He ain't sweating no bullet. He ain't worried about it. Unbothered. Then you tell another UK media website the very next day that Tyson Fury is, quote, upset with these claims from the farmer to the Metro. And you want to talk about liars. Asked, here it goes, hardcore rapper, but he's glossy. When asked if Fury was upset when the claims became public, and it shows you, Fury assured his promoter back in September, so it shows that this is what they're talking about, this pig farmer. Frank Warren, Fury's promoter, revealed in the wake of the fresh allegations, they linked to the article, that he received a letter from the Lancashire farmer 6 months ago. Fury assured the promoter back in September that these allegations were false. This is what happens when you trust a dope fiend. Asked if Tyson Fury was upset when the claims became public last week, Frank Warren told metro.co.uk, quote, yes, he was. He said he never spoken to the bloke and he has no idea who he is. So one day later, you say he's upset, right? He's upset. I'm upset. 50,000 on my neck. That's disrespect. You say he upset. But a day before, you told a different UK outlet he's not bothered by the farmer's allegation. They say I got to do him greasy. And you want to call somebody a liar. Okay. So the pig farmer, he just lying his ass off, but you just said he was unbothered, not bothered one bit by the allegations, but then you told another media outlet in the UK the very next day that he was upset when he heard that. It's not looking good for y'all. It just really ain't. Bro, this is like, okay, I told you I used to work at Lowe's, right? I used to work at Lowe's, and we used to have this personality test. The whole basis of the personality test, or one of the main ones, is to see if motherfuckers are lying, to see if they're being truthful, they're like potentially honest people. You know, there's ways to pass personality tests even if you are lying, but some people are so dumb that they'll answer everything truthful even if they should have lied. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, the personality test, it'll catch you in a lie. It'll say something like, "Are you a messy person?" So if you say I strongly agree, then that means you're a very messy person. If it says, "Do you keep your room and your workstation and your work area nice and clean?" and you just said you were a messy person, but then it asks if you keep your workstation clean and super tidy, then you say yes to both. I strongly agree to both. How can you strongly agree that you're super messy, but you're super organized and clean? So that's how the personality tests catch you, or they'll just reiterate the same question that they already asked you to see if the answers are consistent. They'll say, are you a messy person? So if you said, I strongly agree, and then they say, are you sloppy? They'll just reword it a different way. So if you say I strongly disagree, then they're like, hey, they ask you if you're clean. They'll ask you like, oh, do you have a short fuse? And you're like, strongly disagree. But then they say, oh, if this customer came up to you and he was angry, what would you do? Would you punch him in the face because your temper? And if you say I strongly agree, then you're lying. Because how do you clearly can't control your temper, which you just told them you could. You see, that's how the personality test works. So once again, back to this case, Frank Warren just said he was unbothered. The next day, he told a different UK outlet that he truly was bothered. You literally, this that Eddie Hearn shit. This that double talk. You literally said that he was upset when he found it out. So which one is it? How can it be both within 1 day span? And the rumor came out, or the not even rumor, allegation came out last week, but he can't be that bipolar. The motherfucker, I'm unbothered, I'm pissed off. Like, that doesn't even make sense. So that's what Fury did. Hey, the farmer is accusing you of this, and that, the third. And he's like, man, I ain't worried about it. I ain't sweating that. Man, I'm fucking pissed. The farmer, why he gonna say that? I'm upset about it, bro. You need to be seen in the clinic. If your mood is that up and down and shit, where you say I'm unbothered and then the next day you super bothered, man, you was lying. One of them gots to be a lie. So once again, you trying to make the pig farmer look out to be like the biggest liar, more so than what he's already admitted to. I guess I gotta do him greasy. It's not looking good, bro. You said he was unbothered, and now he's bothered and upset. That's that Eddie Hearn shit. Yo, smash the like button. Hey, they getting flamed up. And the only people that support this is the people who support not a clean sport and support cheating. So next motherfucker that died from boxing injury, don't say nothing. Don't cry and all this fake shit, because you don't want to get to the root of the problem anyway. So anyway, I'm going to keep going. So Team Fury, once again, all over the place. Tyson, okay, last week they act like they didn't know who the pig farmer was and who the hell is he. But then in the TalkSport article, you said he signed an affidavit which was used and submitted to clear Tyson Fury's name or to stop the progress of an impeding trial. Because if he didn't have that testimony, see, now it makes sense. I can understand why the pig farmer would be mad in that situation. I'm not saying he needs to lie under oath and all that, but I can understand being mad. If you were down to do that and you went through the motion and then they got off on the technicality and then didn't pay you your money, no. I can understand someone being mad about that. You know what I'm saying? And here's another interesting thought process. Here's another interesting thought process. I don't believe there are that many coincidences in the world for certain things to continually happen to the same people. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, if this is just hypothetical, if someone you knew, John Doe, always talked to you about how they almost got in an accident, or they did get in a light fender bender, or they scraped someone's car parking and stuff like that, or someone backed into them, and it's always to do with their vehicle, and it's always to do with like their just driving in general, right? Then guess what? The common denominator is that fucking driver. Where there's smoke, there's fire. There's not that many coincidences in this fucking world for one driver to always be close to an accident, got in a car accident, something. They're texting and driving. They don't know how to drive. They need something. Because there's not that many coincidences, because that's not an everyday occurrence that you most of us drive to and fro from work without any type of without incident. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth, go to the store, back and forth. So if someone was constantly getting in car accidents, there's not that many accidents like in the world, or coincidences in the world, where it has nothing to do with something they're doing. Maybe they don't know how to drive good. Maybe they can't see. Maybe they're texting and driving. Maybe they're easily distracted. I don't know. Maybe they tailgate people. But trust me, it's that person. Because that's not something, like I said, it's not an everyday thing that you should have to go through. So it leads me to my next point. Bro, I'm chopping them. I don't know what sanctioning body's going to do, and belts and UCAD and all that. I don't know. But the case I'm making, once again, just like Glovegate, you don't see anybody coming up with logical, realistic rebuttals. Yeah, Mayweather channel this. I want to see the Mayweather channel, come up with rebuttals to what the fuck I'm saying right now. About how this is not blatant contradictions, blatant lies, and something clearly going on with a whole nother situation. So Mayweather channel, debunk that. Debunk these nuts. Any of y'all motherfuckers, bro. You can't debunk what I just showed you, because this ain't even me. I didn't tell Frank Warren to do interview A and B. This is him. So like I said, that's why they advise certain people, you get arrested, zip it. Don't say nothing. Because the more you talk, the more, people can use against you. Miranda rights. So there ain't that many coincidences in the world. I don't believe that. I think, like, okay, and this is going to sound harsh. And, it is what it is. I got to give y'all analogies. If a woman is constantly in a relationship that is physically and or verbally abusive, I can't say every time, but oftentimes this is what the person, for one reason or another, like maybe they have psychological damage, or were molested as kids, or were abused as kids. There's different reasons for it, and I'm not saying it's right. Nobody should put your hands on a woman. But if you know somebody that is always getting in a relationship and the guy is always verbally and or physically abusive to them, this is actually a personality trait that they are kind of going towards. You see what I'm saying? Like leaning toward. You're going to that toward, because there's a ton of nice guys that ain't trying to do that. But so maybe you like bad boys, and maybe you like guys that had red flags, that they're creeps, or, they might have tempers, and maybe you're not, your selection process ain't there. I really believe that. And some people, like I said, they have childhood traumas and stuff, so they could have psychologically things that they haven't recovered from that happened to them as a child. So then inadvertently, subconsciously, they kind of attract that. So there's a variety of reasons, and I'm not here to look down on anybody's situation, but there's no way you're just rolling the dice. You're trying to find, anybody nice that's going to treat you nice. And you date 10 people and they all just abuse you violently, and you stay in that. That's just not. It's not. It's. There's something going on there psychologically. Like, I really believe that. Like some repressed childhood memories or something like that. Because what's the likelihood of that? Now, it's not uncommon for a woman to have been in a relationship where a couple or one person was some type of abusive, verbally, physically abusive to them. Because there's jerks. But not everybody's going to do that. The pick of the bunch, just every single person you've been with is treating you like that. I think that's kind of who you're selecting, when it becomes a pattern history. Maybe the guy at the job that's writing you poems and love songs, and you say he's too nice. You're not even giving him a chance. But then the motherfucker that all the bitches like, or it's not even, the abuse is more of a touchy subject, I guess. But let's say a guy who's a dog. That's the same thing. It's the same type of thing, I believe. You keep attracting motherfuckers that is finna cheat. Like, they're showing you all the signs that they probably a dog, and that's what you're going after. Because the nice kid at your job that's writing you poems and like trying to help you, you're not even giving him a motherfucking chance. Hey, Ronald Figley a fool, bro. He said Fury is the bare knuckle ESPN champ. Hey, dog, you tripping, dog. That was funny. Hey, Ronald Figley, he a fool. This man a fool, dog. Hey, you tripping. But you see what I'm saying? Like, how in the fuck every single guy you been with cheats on you? Your pussy ain't good. Something. It's you, motherfucker. Every dude you been with cheats on you, your pussy trash or something. That's what it has to be, bro. There's something. It's something that you're doing. Yeah, you got that Long John Silver's or something. That because it's like almost impossible if you're really trying to find a nice guy, and every single person is a deadbeat, low life, unemployed, stay at home, play video games. Fucking hella bitches and driving your car. Not everybody that you go out with is like that. That's you. That's something wrong. See, y'all holding me down. Y'all know there's something wrong. You attracting the weirdos and the motherfucker. You need to listen to some TLC out this month. Scrub is a guy who thinks he's fine, also known as a buster. You need to listen to that TLC. No, I don't want your number. No, I don't want to give you mine. Bro, you need some no scrubs because you got all scrubs. Nah, that's you, man. Fuck that. Yo, pussy trash or something. There has to be some reason these motherfuckers. Scrub is the guy. You only getting scrubs? I don't want to give you mine. No. Bro, nah, that's you. Fuck that. Nah, there's levels to this shit. Some females, they think they freaks, but they ain't freaks like that. Motherfuckers is like, this shit trash. Oh, I'd rather be playing 2K. This shit trash right here. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be something. Or you're boring, your breath stinks. Something, your breath might stink. Sometimes that breath be like, be on Busta Rhymes. Woo-ha! I got you all in check. Y'all. You got that Busta buzz. Hit you with no delay, so what you saying, y'all? Selling 1.9 milli, what the deal, y'all? When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. Fuck that. Look at shorty, she the little cutie, yo. The way she shake it, make you wanna. You doing something. You got that Busta Bust breath. Real shit, where the mother be the gutter brother. Back with another banger to set up the summer. Better get up and come around, cause the way I should've been clogging up the toilet, you probably should call the plumber. You nigga get that thinking you can come around and touch me. I'm saying you should never ever think that you better nigga get it together, but body your shit's mommy. Bro, you on that Buster shit. I don't see how you can hate from inside the club. You can't even hit. There you go. Yellow, motto, trick. And I feel like I gotta get away. You can never stop me. I could be a little cocky. Anytime I gotta get it, bro. You got that buster bust, bro. Something. You got that woo-ha. I got you all. Leaders of the old school, new school ass, bro. Baby, just tell me just how you feel. We live in it and just giving it to you real, baby. Come on. Every time we're crossing the borderline, we're giving it to you, making you feel fine. Turn the heat up. Better believe we gon' shine, make your body wine, baby. The pleasure's all mine. With my people who be regulating the dance floor. Better step to your business and handle yours. How we do it, making your people just want to bounce and get busy because you know that we always hit you off what you say. Bro, you got that Busta Rhymes, Pastor Cavassier looking ass bitch. Yo pussy trash. Yo shit is Trinidad. Felix Tito Trinidad. Yo pussy is that. If everybody's just cheating on you and can't get enough of Susie Q and all that shit, yo pussy on Felix Tito Trinidad. That shit is weak. I'm just telling you. I know females watch my douche, motherfucker. Douche something. Y'all got to do something because it's Summer's Eve out this motherfucker. Something. It's you. Douche, motherfucker. That should be a Street Fighter move. Hadouken. Douche. Like, motherfucker, hit you with that Kid Ryu. Douche. Douche. Hadouche. Hadouken. Motherfucker hit you with that. Man, what the fuck? Females. Get hit with that douche. Yoga douche. Hit that bitch with that. Hit that bitch with that Street Fighter 2 Alpha. Hadouche. Hadouche. Douche. Bro, let Michael get on that. Douche. It is just a douche. That motherfucker. It is just a douche. Douche. Just moving, dude. I so douche. I got damn that douche. I just move. Bro, hit that. You gonna hit that. Oh my God, bro. Man, that's you. That's that Felix Tito Trinidad. You got that Trinidad, bro. Yeah, you got that weak shit. I'm just telling y'all females. You got that weak shit. You don't know what you doing. Do. Let Pacquiao get on it. Yes. So I tell the funky bitch, douche. Do. Like, Pacquiao, sit your big calf ass down. This motherfucker, my birthday I tell her, kick her out and get the do. Yeah, bro. That's just that Felix Tito Trinidad. That shit weak. So, anyway, let me cook Fury some more. Man, that shit trash. It's not even possible, bro. Because trust me. If you find a woman who got that Erykah Badu, and I know my fellows know about that Erykah Badu, that voodoo. She have you acting different, dressing different, listening to different music. That's that shit. Some girls got that. Some girls got that Erykah Badu. Like, even if you don't listen to R&B before her or something, and then after you smash, and then she got you listening to R&B and shit, you're like, I never thought I would like that. And then next thing you know, you singing Donnell Jones. I said I left my baby girl in Mississippi. Said I won't be coming home. I'd rather be. She have you acting different when she got that Erykah Badu. Trust me. You better call Tyrone. Man, fuck Tyrone. What is in there? Like, you got that shit. That's that shit. Past that shit. You got that. That's that shit. Some girls just got that. I don't know what they did. Like if you ever had an athletic girl, like a girl who's an athlete. Like I had a girl, she was a softball player. She was doing them underhand pitches. I don't know what the fuck, but that's that shit. Like you had that shit. So if he ain't staying, man, hell no. I ain't gonna give you too much game. But she said crack. Yeah, it'd be crack. Got some more of that. Goddamn Joe Rogan. That should be on some Tyrone Biggums level shit. Y'all ain't never had that Tyrone Biggums tale. You know, when the chick have you like Biggums, motherfucker got the powdered donut white shit all here. Oh, this ain't nothing. Goddamn Joe Rogan. Motherfucker doing that dancing shit, that Harlem Shake. Like you on that dust. That shit be that shit. Women don't know. You'll never know. It's just different. Yeah, some of y'all, the ones that got that Erykah Badu, that shit. Cause men be trying to play it off. She's like, "What's wrong?" No, I'm good. I'm good. Try to take your mind. You be like thinking about what you gonna do at work. I gotta downstock the shelves. You be trying to get distracted. Think about some other shit, some homework or some shit you gotta do. Oh man, my chemistry class. I gotta get that paper done. Cause that shit be feeling too. You put too much attention to that. What you doing? What's before you? It's finna be over. It's finna be over. Some girls just had that. It's finna be over. That this what they got. You. What? Oh, they just gonna ruin my joke? Okay. Man, YouTube is tripping. YouTube is really gonna ruin my shit. Yeah, I'm just making. This shit came in all late and shit. Man, this is some bullshit. YouTube on that bullshit, bro. Hey, real brother, you stupid. Hey, you tripping, bro. You tripping. That's hella funny. Bro, Erykah Badu, man, I'm trying to see what that's going to be like. She says she's running back. I ain't never had that. Man, I'm trying to see what that Erykah Badu going to be like. Nah, that Erykah Badu, man. Because she had some of the dopest rappers. She been with Common, Andre 3 Stacks, Jay Electronica. Bro, Jay Electronica just dropped the album at age 42. Fucking with that Badu. She be having you feel like you could do anything. He dropped his debut album at age like 42, 43. Bro, he dropped his first album in his 40s. That Badu be having you feel like invincible. That's just that PCP. Man, I'm trying to see what that's going to be like. That's that Badu. Yeah, she had Andre 3 Stacks spitting. That motherfucker. All right, like Caroline. Roses really smell like boo. That motherfucker was. Roses really smell like boo. I hope you jumped and crash into a ditch. All right. Bro, she had Andre right. Y'all don't hear me though. Erykah Badu had Andre 3 Stacks. He was spitting. Caroline, roses really smell like boo. Was that? Ooh, everybody moved to the back of the bus. We the type of get drunk. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too, running. Bro, she had that Equimini. Yeah, let's get it. Hey, y'all foolish. Hey, Jill Scott a freak too. I seen what she did at the concert not too long ago. She did hella extra. Jill Scott a freak. I seen that shit, the concert shit. I was like, what? Okay, Jill. Man, these neo soul chicks is freaks. Motherfucker. Just what? You know who still fine? Sanaa Lathan. I just seen her. Fine ass. I think she a vampire though, cause she don't look whatever age she is. And I seen, bro, she a vampire. Sanaa Lathan a vampire, cause she cut her hair bald. It looked like a microphone. She cut her shit bald. She got hair now. Now she can, even if she has extensions, you have to have your hair enough grown out to get extensions added. She a vampire, bro. She shaved her shit like G.I. Jane and now got hair. Okay. She a vampire. She grew that shit like Lestat and shit. But anyway, let me get back on Fury. Let me get back on this Fury shit. Yeah, that's a bro. I'm just telling you, y'all get that chick that got that fire, that Erykah Badu. See, that's why I'm used to this quarantine shit, cause some chicks got that quarantine, and I ain't talking about no viruses and shit, but it'll just have you on stuck. You quarantine your damn self with her, and you don't want to leave the house if you don't have to. You just be locked in. It just be Netflix and fucking and food. And showers, and then put that on repeat. She got that quarantine shit. You ever be quarantined with a fine one? Make our own goddamn quarantine. Like, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't never leaving. This shit good. This shit. Never mind. Let me stop, because y'all gonna try to give me a Me Too case and say I'm on that Cosby shit. You ain't never going nowhere. This shit way too good. You hear me? You fucking hear me? Nah, not like that. She has to stay willfully. I ain't gonna hold her against her wishes. Nah, come on. I ain't doing this Bill Cosby. That's the shit that got the last stream ejected. As soon as I start killing the Bill Cosby, this shit said bloop bloop. I would like to put the birthday. Like, YouTube ain't fuck with that Cosby shit. Every time I do the Cosby, my computer get cooties and shit. Like, come on, bro. I would like to put the bitch in the quaalude, you to feel the dents of the bed, you see. And the pudding. And my wife Camille, she ain't got to know. Just a little bump and grind with the booty. Bill nasty, bro. Yeah, it's that quarantine and chill season. Hey, y'all tripping in the. Why does this feel like my last two streams have been feeling like vampire streams? This quarantine got us. This shit got us, because this feel like the pudding, the quarantine. Nobody can go to the store. Man, this quarantine got us. Don't forget the Spanish fly. You nasty, bro. All y'all nasty. Anyway, let me keep cooking this Fury shit up. He said the quarantine stream. Had to see my daughter tonight. Why you say it like it was like a punishment? Hey, you tripping. This man said had to see my daughter tonight. Why you say it like that? Like you was angry or something. Hey, you a fool, Ronald. You crazy. That's why all my exes are returning ex apocalypse. That's how you know it's official. When the exes can't leave you alone. Man, I thought she was the one for me, but she ain't nothing like you. Let me back. I'm too prideful to go back unless they holler back at me. I don't know. I don't be doing all that. Like, I'm be on my alpha male. Like, if we connect, we connect. But I don't be like begging them back and shit. Some of y'all be doing that begging shit. I ain't doing all that. Motherfucker, everything she wanted you to be in the relationship, you wasn't shit and you didn't do it. And then now she break up with you and she moving on and she's perfectly fine. See, you got to understand this about women. Hey, I got to get that other YouTube channel started. I feel like the Alpha Ego channel to help y'all out. You have to understand this about women. A woman is going to emotionally detach and emotionally lead, like for long-term not no fucking thoughts either. You know, there's exceptions to every rule. So I'm not talking about no thoughty ass chick, but a woman that actually cared about you at some point, she's going to emotionally detach and emotionally leave the relationship far before she leaves physically. See, when I was young, I didn't know that. You know, I had work, so I didn't really pay attention to certain things. But a woman will emotionally detach before she physically detaches and leaves. It's just how it goes. So women actually do these little things to test you. Like she could complain about little stuff that's bothering you, and she wants to test you to see if you're like, if she's like kind of second guessing herself sometimes. And men are so stupid they don't even peep the hint and they keep doing it or whatever, or do it to piss her off or whatever. Like she's like, oh, I wish you wouldn't call me a bitch, or you need to do your laundry, you know, stop leaving your clothes on the ground. She's doing a lot of this shit to test you oftentimes. And then she's like reassessing if you guys are truly compatible for the long haul. See, I think women think about the big picture a lot more than men. You see what I'm saying? They think about the big picture a lot more. So they're looking at like, because men, we're stupid. We don't have to have kids, like piss out a child. Women have to bear our children. So with that being said, she's thinking about that, you know? She's thinking about those things. Now, I'm not saying every woman wants kids, but she has to think about those things, getting pregnant, having a kid, you know, things like that. So they already think a lot more future oriented than men. Men just be there for the moment. And then we don't know what we got till it's gone. And then when it's gone, then you want to be Casanova and shit. Like, why you try to do something now when she was trying to warn your stupid ass? And you kept doing whatever you were doing. So women oftentimes most times, I think they emotionally detach before they physically leave. But you got to peep the red flags if she's like, because it gets to a point where most situations, if it gets real bad, it's not going to be salvageable. Because she's thought about this. She thought about probably leaving your ass a year before. It depending on what you was doing. You see what I'm saying? I like when women are freaky and they have like a sexy voice, and you be like in the, you know, intimate setting, bedroom and shit. It don't even matter what they say. You know what I'm saying? Everything, like when they got that voice and you in the bedroom and you smashing it, like she could say anything. Oh yeah, you do your fucking taxes? Huh? You did your fucking taxes? Have you done your fucking tax? Like, it doesn't even matter what she's saying at this point. Like, it doesn't have to, for me, it don't even have to be freaky shit. If she has that sexy ass voice, just the scenery and shit. You did your fucking taxes, huh? W-2s? 1099? You did the fucking taxes, huh? Like, oh shit, girl, slow down. I didn't do the motherfucking taxes yet, bro. I'm on my Wesley Snipes shit. Oh yeah, Wesley Snipes? That black motherfucker? Huh? New Jack City? Nino Brown? Like, what the fuck? That shit, you be like, yeah, I'm Nino Brown. Yeah, I'm Nino Brown. Money Train. You motherfuckers be trying to join in saying stupid shit. Yeah, I'm Simon Fina. I'm the Demolition Man. I'm gonna demolish this shit. Yeah, demolish it? Demo job? Huh? Bro, it don't matter what the fuck she say. When she got that voice. Yeah, hardcore porn? Did you say porn or pawn? I said pawn. You like pawn shops? You like some fucking pawn shops? Like, bitch, stop talking about pawn shops. But this is sexy as a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, she talking about like stupid shit. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, that shit drive me crazy. Like when they just have that sexy voice and that look and shit. It don't matter what they saying. I like black out. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, yeah, Beats by Dre, Beats by fucking Dr. Dre, Dre. Like, what the fuck you keep talking about Dre? Is Dre in here, motherfucker? Like, Beats by Dre, over ear, in ear. In ear over ear, like in ear, like what? In ear over ear, like I don't know what you talking about this Beats by Dre shit, but you're killing me. Yeah, Beats by This quarantine got me fucked up. Beats by Dre, you. I think I'm on some Shining shit. I'm about to be, here's Johnny. Just give me the bat. Bro, this quarantine got me on some, yeah? You like them Beats by Dre? Arsenic? Artichokes? I'm like, bitch, what? Arsenic and artichokes? Bro, I don't, jigsaw puzzle. Yeah. Jigsaw. Jigsaw. Bro. I don't give a fuck what she talking about. That shit sexy as a motherfucker. You be killing shit. Turkey jerky? You want some turkey jerky? You want some turkey jerky? Like, what? Why you keep saying some fucking turkey jerky shit? Like, huh? You're just saying random shit. Gilly the Kids podcast? Gilly, right? Right? Like, yeah, right. Right. Just be saying anything, and it shit still sound. And women know that, and they keep doing this shit because they know this shit sound good. Bro, I don't care what the fuck she talking about. Yeah, daylight savings time. Daylight savings time. Set your clocks back. Time to push back, fall back. Daylight savings time. Like daylight saving. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, it is daylight saving time. Daylight saving time. Yeah, like oh shit. Because we're men, so we're stupid, so we don't even care. We don't even listen to what you're saying half the time. Oh, Netflix comedy special coming soon. Bro, we don't even listen to half this shit, so it don't matter. Saltine crackers? You want some Ritz? You want Ritz or saltine? Like, I don't even know what that mean, but... Peanut butter and jelly? Peanut butter and jelly? Me like, yeah. Peanut butter and jelly. Crunchier smooth. Crunchier smooth. Like, what? Bro, I'm telling you, that shit get me. Like, women be trying to just say whatever, help you. You pay your phone bill? AT&T? You didn't pay? Like, no, I didn't pay. Shut up. You didn't pay? Call them right after. Promise to pay. Get PTP. Promise to pay. He's like, yeah, okay, I'm going to call them after this. Promise to pay. AT&T. Free minutes? You want some free minutes? Like what? Bitch, I am not worried about my phone right now. You feel me? I just hope nobody came in on the middle of that. I'm like, yeah, AT&T bill? Huh? You want cell phone minute? They probably like, what the fuck? I came here for boxing, dude. I'm out of here. Oh. That was fun. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't really care what they talking about. Alfred Hitchcock? Yeah, I'll hit your cock. Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock? The birds? Alfred? Let me stop, bro. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop, bro. That Alfred Hitchcock almost took me out, bro. All right, let's get back to Tyson Fury. Let me stop. This quarantine is fucked up. Alfred. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, we having fun tonight. Fuck it. I ain't got nothing else to do. It's not like I can leave and shit. What you want me to go to a strip club? Go to a strip club. You for sure finna get some Rona there. I wanna rock. This motherfucker put the ass in your face, bro. It's over. Rona. All that. You ain't not finna put your ass in my face at a time like this. Motherfucking pandemic and shit. Put your clothes on. And then we talking about loose money. That shit got Rona on the money. They picking it up because strippers don't care. They don't have no fear. You ain't never seen no bitch at a strip club with gloves on. They don't care if there's cocaine on the money, Rona. They be picking it up and shit. Like, you just gonna pick up that dirty Rona money? You gonna get them Rona hundreds? Okay. Strip club, them bitches is not tripping. Trust me. They'll pick up some Rona money. That's the only thing that probably open and shit. Motherfucker, especially the one that fell from 50 feet and shit, busted her shit. She about that life. You see how high that fucking Batman pole was? Bro, she climbed up the fucking flagpole or whatever the fuck that was and fell down to her doom. Bro, I ain't never seen no shit like that. That looked fucked up. That looked like, I'm not even trying to be funny because this was a hard one, but that was kind of like Owen Hart. She looked hella high up there. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Owen Hart? So good thing she's okay. But she really fell. It looked like like she fell from heaven or something. God said, "Oh, it's not your time." Just flicked her back down to the strip club. That shit was fucked up. Nah, bro. I gotta give it to these. Well, I don't even know, sex workers. That's what they call them. Like the people that have strip clubs and only fans and shit. I give it to her, bro. She busted her shit and still started twerking. That's some effort. I would give her some money, cause she busted her shit and she was still in the split and trying to play it off. She said, "Bro, she tried to get a little dance in after that. You know that shit hurt. She still tried to dance though. Like, how are you dancing to Roddy Ricch at a time like this? When you in the splits and you got your shit split, you got your wig split, and you dancing to Roddy Ricch still? He's like pulling in the box. But shit, you finna be in the box too. You finna be the new Roddy Ricch. You finna be the stick in the box. You finna be in the box the way you feel. Fuck is you talking about? You gonna be the one in the box. Pulling the stick in the box. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, she came back. I seen her. She had the jaw wired. She came back like Kanye. Through the wire. I can't believe they tried to tell me I couldn't make it. Through the wire. Man, I got to lit. Remember how Kanye was talking when he first came out? Now tell me that ain't insecure. 2 years ain't picked the career. Like, she came back like Yeezy, huh? She had her shit wired from that. To the wire. Hey, that was a dope song. I miss good music. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I said I miss good music. I'm talking about Kanye. I said good music. Oh my gosh. The bars is too tough. I like classic Kanye. He started talking weird and shit in interviews. You see, me and Kim, we don't even do, like, he don't even sound like how he sounded, how your voice changed like that. I feel like after his mom passed, he kind of lost his way or something. Yeah. I think that's how I discovered Lupe Fiasco on that Touch the Sky. I think that's the first song where I really started checking. I don't know if Kick Push came out before that. But I was like, who's this? Lupe was killing on that. MILF galore. I just had to come to your page. What, you got an OnlyFans? Who is that? Who the fuck is MILF galore? I don't even know you. I don't know you, cuh. Icy lying like Frank Warren. He said my black ass. He high yellow. Icy look beige, and he talking about my black ass is slipping and sliding. Icy, you like binder paper. Lupe dropped a new track today. How is it? I didn't know you was live. What the hell? What, you thought this was a Tupac hologram or something? How you didn't know I was live? Anyway, y'all weird. Look at Icy. You mad? Tell him why you mad, Icy. Oh, anyway, let me cook these boys. Hold on. They say they want me to do them greasy. I gotta get back to work. Y'all ready? Ego be cracking me up. They want to be just like me. It's okay. There's only one ego. Capiche? Look it. All right, look. So I really got to get back to this Tyson Fury thing. My fucking Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred. Alfred. Let me stop. That fucked me. That took a little bit of time so I had to simmer down after that. Okay. So, Ego, she's saying she had to come to this channel because YouTube wasn't showing the subscription. Taking that 5% tint off. Oh, okay. Icy trying to roast. Okay. Touche. All right, we're even. Beige motherfucker. All right. So back to Frank Warren and Tyson Fury. So I already talked about the dude has a statement, and Tyson Fury's new promoter confirms that. He said he wrote an affidavit. How the hell you got an affidavit with somebody that nobody from Fury's team seems to know? How he get involved in this case? You think UCAD start going out and asking people to testify on behalf of Fury? How in the fuck did this 60 at the time, 60 something, 65 plus year old white farmer from the UK get involved, but nobody on Tyson Fury's team seemed to know him? Which is what I said from the beginning. How does that make any sense? Nobody knows him, but he's testifying on your behalf. So my homie Icy, that's like I'm involved in the shooting, and Icy writes a statement saying, oh, I was with Ego. I seen him, he came by my gym and filmed and blah, blah, blah. And he's writing statements pledging what happened to exonerate me. And I say I don't know who Icy is. But I'm the one, my team, somebody sought him out to write this statement. Is this what the UK, this is what y'all gonna do? And you keep seeing it with the UK. Eddie Hearns be doing the double talk. Joshua, now Frank Warren. It just looked crazy, man. It looked real life crazy. Now here's the other issue. Like I said before, there ain't that many coincidences in this fucking world where different people with different backgrounds, different age groups, different motives, different jobs, different skill sets, different everything are all out to get Tyson Fury, and all this suspicious shit is some big like Voltron mission where everyone like bands together to crucify Tyson Fury. Is this what you really want me to believe? That everybody's just joining forces to dethrone some random guy because he's a gypsy? Like, is that really? Or is it he's doing weird shit and the shit is suspicious and the shit is double talk and it's inconsistent and it's more and more bullshit that keeps coming out? Is that really what you want me to believe? You really want me to believe he's being persecuted and it's some witch hunt? But there's other people in the UK that are gypsies, and ain't nobody even said nothing about them. You know, even at the moment, Billy Joe Saunders, he failed a drug test, and he's done some crazy shit, but nobody's talking about Billy Joe Saunders right now. So, come on, bro. You're not going to insult my intelligence like this. So, like I said, different people versus different backgrounds. Now, who watched Young Pharaoh's interview with Nick Asbury? I got to do a quick poll. Hey, my dude hit me up. Hey, y'all tripping. Who watched the Nick Asbury interview with Young Pharaoh? Shout out to them. Okay, Diana watched it. Anybody else watched it that happens to be on the chat? This motherfucker is I can't see it. I can't see it no other way, bro. He did something, bro. He dirty, bro. It's just too much shit. I'm just keeping it real. I got to keep it all the way funky. Okay, so people seen it. So great. Let me put it like nobody else makes the points that I'm making. So let me make this point real quick. Peep it. Okay. Nick Asbury claims, which sounds fucking believable because Tyson Fury is always involved in some fucking fuck shit, right? But anyway, he did the interview with Young Pharaoh. In that, he confirms what he posted on his Facebook last year. He said he was in camp with Tyson Fury for the Wilder fight, and he ended up leaving abruptly because Tyson Fury had been fledgling and like tampering with the gloves. He said they were doing something to the gloves. The padding was all messed up and shifted to the side. And he's like, does he know who I am? He was really trying to get one over on me. And he said he found another glove that had a metal egg weight in it. Listen, hold on. Y'all know what an egg weight is? Hold on. I'm in my bag. Hold on. Hold on one second. All right, we back. Okay. For those that don't know, this is an egg weight. You see? This is an egg weight. It's a fucking metal weight. This one weighs 2 pounds, I think. I got the big boy one because I got big hands. So I got the big boy one, right? And you could practice like punching and stuff like that. And obviously the theory of anything, if you like work out with the weighted vest and then you take it off, of course, everything's going to be a breeze because you just had a 20-pound vest as you're on the treadmill. So this is an egg weight, bro. Nick Asbury said he found an egg weight in one of the gloves. He don't know how it was used, but he was like basically between that and the other one where the padding had been redistributed. Okay, put it this way. Why are you have an egg weight in the gloves? Anyway, what would be the purpose of that? Like this egg weight, why would you have to put a glove around it? Why wouldn't you just do the egg weight like everybody else? Like you watch Regis Prograis or anybody, they got the egg weight and they'll be like, they'll just throw punches with this. Why would you need to put it in the fucking glove to begin with? So someone accidentally in the gym puts it on and they just knocking motherfuckers out. So that just seems weird, like you tampering with shit anyway. So Nick Asbury said, he seen the egg weight in one glove, and the glove that Tyson Fury was specifically using had the padding redistributed. Okay, that's a problem. So, he said he abruptly left. This is what he said. And he said Ben Davis sent him, hey, you want to do this? you better be sure you want to do this. Don't do this. Stop talking and won't, and left him threatening audio messages, like trying to threaten him. Right? This is all on tape in the interview. And one common denominator he kept saying was that at that period of time, after he left, he was homeless. Right? Did anyone hear him repeatedly say, sparring partner who left camp, that he was homeless at that period of time? Did anyone hear, bro, watch how I cook him. I'm going to cook him. Y'all book him, I cook him. Okay, so people heard it. Great. If you haven't, go listen to the video. Because, surprise, motherfucker, he said it. He said he was homeless. So, what nigga you know is going to risk homelessness rather than work their profession in the UK and get a per diem and get paid for sparring if everything is on the up and up? Let's just a little bit of simple logic. Simple logic. This man, there obviously had to be something real wrong if he abruptly left the UK where he had worked previous camps with Tyson Fury. He said he worked on the Klitschko fight with Fury, and he came back in the Wilder fight or whatever fight it was. Or, I don't know if they're in the UK. Well, actually, he said he had to fly home, so I don't know where they fucking were. But whatever it was, he had to fly home and be homeless. You see what I'm saying? It might have been at the Wildcard Gym. I don't know. But the bottom line is wherever he had to go back to, he had to go back to. And he had to catch a flight there. Right? So it doesn't matter if it was in the UK or USA. The point is he abruptly left camp and resumed being homeless. And he said they didn't give him the money, right? So what dude do you know has a situation where he's a professional boxer, gets to help a millionaire fighter who's a professional boxer sharpen his skill and help get him ready for a big fight where they're getting paid and treated fairly and properly, right? And they just abruptly up and leave to go be homeless because they've fallen upon tough times. Who does that? Who would do that? Honestly. He said he was homeless, bro. And that's not the type, in my opinion, this is just me. That's not an admission that you would normally make. Like it's not some cool, it's not like, oh, I fucked Sally. I fucked this chick. It's not something you would brag about or really lie about. Most of the time when people lie about trivial things, it's to try to make themselves look better. Who lies about having nowhere to sleep? Honestly, who had a place and a roof on their head and they're lying about not having a roof on their head and saying they didn't really have a home? Like, who does that? Oh, man, I was homeless right there. That's not something you would be proud of and proudfully say. So something clearly was wrong in the camp, or he felt something was wrong in the camp for him to leave the camp abruptly after working with him for multiple camps. And he found something because Nick Asbury, according to what he said, there was something so foul. So he's like, fuck that. And I feel that. Now that makes sense because I'm the same way. You ain't finna get one over on me and try to be busting me up and beating me up. And that's disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. So now, fuck it. I'll fall upon hard times or be homeless or figure that out. But you're not going to disrespect me. You see what I'm saying? So that makes sense to me because he took, instead of just selling out for money and just shutting up and staying in a situation where somebody's treating you unfairly or foul or trying to cheat and tamper gloves and shit. And he said he beat up on Tyson Fury the first sparring, right? He took he said my pride and integrity won't allow me to stay here. I can get that. But who would want to, if they, your finances and shit, who would leave a multiple millionaire contract or a contract with a multiple millionaire to help them prepare for a fight to go be homeless somewhere else? It's not really likely. Part B of this. One of the things that this dude continued to say is this. He said he was homeless, and he said he abruptly left the camp. Right? Shooters, you got work to do. I don't want to see any shooters comment until the threat is neutralized. We got to get the corona. Oh, shit. Perfect. So, on top of that, the other thing he said, if you guys see that name come back, immediately block them. Thank you. Another thing he said, aside from being homeless and abruptly leaving the camp because of what they tried to do and pull on him, and then the Ben Davison threatening emails, he said multiple times that, give me my fucking money. You haven't paid me my money for the camp. Who heard him say, give me my money, and was reading texts and stuff and said, hey, where's my money? Fuck that. Y'all not going to endanger my life and stuff. Give me my money. Who heard Nick Asbury's sparring partner say that? I listened to the entire interview. Okay. Now, young Ego Cochran is on the case because enough people heard it. He says, I left the camp, but you never paid me for the work. They said they weren't feeding me and, like, you know, giving me my per diem, and you never paid me for my time while I was there before I left. So run me my money. And then you hear Ben Davison on them threatening audio messages, don't do this. You think you can mess with us or whatever the fuck he was saying, right? So put your thinking caps on. Young Ego Cochran. Nick Asbury, an African-American, 20 to 30 some years old. I don't know how old he is exactly. African-American, American boxer, pro boxer who was in multiple camps with Fury, but for this one, discovered something that was so appalling he decided to leave and instead be homeless rather than deal with the BS. You know, he took the integrity route. Then he complained that he wasn't getting paid properly and he didn't receive his money for the time he was there. And then Ben Davison left those messages. So, young Ego Cochran, let's get it. How come the pig farmer is alleging the same behavior as a black U.S. sparring partner that has nothing to do with the pig farmer, but they're both saying the same thing? Different ethnicities, different heights, different countries that they are from, different professions. But guess what the common denominator is? Team Fury did not run me my fucking money. Nick Asbury said it multiple times. And guess what the pig farmer is alleging? That they said they were going to give me £25,000 and nobody has paid me. So, like I said, there are not this many coincidences in the world where you have people on different sides of the globe, different ages, different ethnicities, different heights, different professions, and you have this patterned behavior where they're all complaining and alleging the same thing. So let's say I took a trip to Brazil and a Brazilian chick came out and said, I Me Too'd her. And then I took a trip to LA. A chick from LA said I Me Too'd her. At what point does this become a pattern? Everywhere I go, people are saying that I did this and this and this to him. Same thing in the same vein for Fury. A sparring partner who's helping you get ready for a thing says you didn't pay him. A pig farmer who doesn't do anything to boxing, he has no relationship to boxing other than he got involved on some bullshit and he explained why and he explained what he did wrong and what his participation was. And he's saying they owe me money too. So from the looks of things, you have a sloppy team. Because you're not, if you're going to do dirt, then do it and make sure your loose ends are tied up and the people that ain't supposed to say nothing get taken care of. But that's clearly not happening, and these stories are coming to pass right now. So I don't believe this is a coincidence. How okay, let's say you owned a barber shop and you were a barber and you had a former client and somebody was in your chair, we'll say Kenny, a guy named Kenny. And he used to not be good for the money. He would get a free haircut and then say, "Oh, can I pay you next week?" and then not pay you. Right? And then he does it to another barber in your shop. And then he tries to go to a different barber a year or two from now. They remember how you stiffed them and you got the haircut and you never came up with the cash. So you think the third barber is going to allow you to pay on credit when you're not good for it? Do you see what I'm saying? That becomes a pattern. You are getting free haircuts, sir, and you're not paying for them. And you've done it to more than one person. That's not a coincidence. This is this person's behavior. You see what I'm saying? This is clearly that person's behavior. Bottom line is Team Fury, how you owe so many people money. They're all saying that you owe them money. And okay, put it this way. Fuck this. Tyson Fury ain't even the richest person in boxing. Floyd Mayweather and Canelo have earned and garnered bigger paychecks than Tyson Fury. So why is everyone only coming after Tyson Fury's money? Deontay Wilder, he's made some nice purses. Showtime was forced to step up when DAZN offered him a 3-fight deal for $100 million, so they gave him good money. The Luis Ortiz, they said Ortiz got $7 million plus pay-per-view, so you know Deontay Wilder got more than that plus the pay-per-view. Plus they had 2 Wilder-Fury fights that were both on pay-per-view. So how come other rich people, Errol Spence, Wilder, Floyd, Canelo, aren't doing the same bad business? Now it's looking like your team, people affiliated with Team Fury, are doing bad business. Doing bad business. People keep saying you're not paying them. You're not paying your invoices off. So you want me to believe that this is just some coincidence? One boxer, black boxer, white pig farmer, totally different ages from different generations, and you want me to believe this is all some big coincidence? It's always, when it's a white person, it seems like it's always this huge coincidence. That's how old media acts. They act like, oh, this is just a coincidence. They just want Fury's money. There's other rich people in the world and in boxing and in sports. How come LeBron James, you don't think he make more money than Tyson Fury? Cristiano Ronaldo? You don't think he make more money than Fury? Why he don't have this? Why he don't have this going on? So clearly something's going on, bro. Because like I said, there's way too many coincidences for this to be a coincidence. You're doing bad business, sir. Trust me. Where there's smoke, there is fire. You got a sparring partner complaining he didn't get paid. You got a pig farmer saying he was offered pay to lie and he didn't get paid. Bro, come on. Come on, bro. And we supposed to believe all this shit. Despite, I ain't even really talked about Glovegate in this motherfucker. So your team lying, cotton lies, saying different shit, switching up. I'm supposed to believe you. You failed 2 drug tests and you talk about failing, doing coke and hookers. I'm supposed to believe your ass. So to me, this whole process has just showed me that the racism is alive and well. And some of these motherfuckers don't care. They just happy that Wilder lost by any means and a black fighter was taken of his belt. But the man has clearly got some shit going on. Clearly. It's not even debatable. And you're talking to a person who didn't even jump on the bandwagon of just saying no Glovegate or anything. I let this shit ride out for a week without mentioning one word. I let a week and a half. I ain't say one word. I just peeped it. I played the background. And you want me to believe that? Why Lennox Lewis made a lot of money? How come no one said this about all this bullshit about him? And you want me to feel pitiful for the gypsy culture? Like, you're just making it like the gypsies are just so unfairly treated. Okay, so are blacks. So how come Lennox Lewis? How come Lennox Lewis didn't go through this? Where his team was always accused of owing people money and shit. Bro, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. You should have just paid this dude off. That's to me, that's the mark of a true shady team. You gonna do dirt, and then the people who are helping you protect the dirt, your people are so shiesty, or you're so shiesty and cheapskate that you're not even gonna tie up your loose ends by fulfilling your end of the bargain. That's really some snake shit. That's some snake shit. The dude came to you in September, and this could have been left as unsolved mysteries. You see what I'm saying? Nobody would have even knew about this if they paid this dude in September. In September. And you let it get to the point of media, because if you're doing dirt, you're doing dirt. That's just what it is. And if you listen to the article, Frank Warren saying foolish shit, talking about Tyson Fury never dealt with this guy personally. Who cares if Fury didn't meet up with him? Who cares about that? Okay, so I watch, let's say, Forensic Files, and a wife hires some guy to kill her husband. But she hired the person to kill her husband. So you don't think she's going to go to jail? She's not going to go to prison? When she hired somebody, she didn't do the actual killing. The blood's not technically on her hand, but then again it is, because she's complicit and she's like involved in this. This is just common sense, people. So Frank Warren's points were real weak. They were real weak. But a person that made the $1 million, $108 million, or whatever you're supposed to be getting through ESPN, you don't want to pay a pig farmer $25K to shut him up and then be done with it. Bro, that's the mark of a real shiesty ass team. You don't want to pay a sparring partner for work because he doesn't want to continue to work. You got to still pay someone, even if a job fires you for stealing, you know. Well, I don't want to say stealing because you might owe the company money if you stole something. But even if a job fires you for attendance, they still got to pay you for the week and a half you worked before they fired you. They can't just say, oh, you're late the third time, you're out of here, we're not paying you. Bro, that's just bad business all the way around. So it looks like Team Fury is doing bad business. That's the reality of it. Doing bad business. And not paying off these loose ends. When the sparring shit was in the set, you got to pay that person regardless because they put the time in and that was the arrangement. The pig farmer, that, you was trying to do some dirty shit. So that was just what it was. But even still, even on some underground, seedy, dirty shit, why wouldn't you just pay him and then just have been done? Now he already told. Man, I don't care what the farmer says next. I don't believe it. Because now Tyson Fury posting pictures in the same city as this dude, you could have went over and threatened him. You could have just went over and paid him. I don't care. So if he switches story or some goofy shit, I don't even believe it, bro. I'm just telling you straight up because it's just too coincidental. So UCAD need to really look at this, look at this situation. And the dude was too specific. And there's ways to prove it. Like I said earlier in my last stream. If the guy is a farmer, how come he said he never had wild boar? Interview people and see if anyone's ever seen a wild boar when they visited his farm, or seen wild boar if it's a shop or a butcher. Ask them if they looked at a menu and ever seen wild boar on the menu. If they ever seen packages of fully cut wild boar. Ask if anyone else has bought wild boar. It's really not hard to get to the bottom of this. It's just a matter of if people are crooked and they're going to look into it or not. If the man's been in business for 20 years, I don't know everything about his business. He's been in business for 20 years and you can't produce one receipt where he ever sold no boar to anybody else but Team Fury. Come on, bro. What is that? So in his 20 years or whatever, some of them because he's an older guy. He might have been in business since the 80s or some shit. So he might have years in the game. I'd have to look more deeper into it. But the guy been in the business, let's say 20 years. Based on his age, let's say 20 years, right? He been a butcher his whole life, farmer his whole life, been in the game for 20 years or better, right? And you can't find no receipt where he sold no one else no boar, no wild boar, but just Tyson Fury? Okay. And it was conveniently he sold Tyson Fury the wild boar when he failed for nandrolone? Okay. Bro, the case is too heavy. I already did it. In my last videos. There a lot of times people fail a drug test and they get to prepare themselves for an excuse. They look at other people that fail for that same bullshit and they try to use the same excuse. Like, okay, I watched an episode of Forensic Files and a guy drowned his wife in the pool. You know what he claimed? He didn't claim insanity. He claimed that he was sleepwalking and he didn't do it. And they show you in the episode, the guy lived in Minnesota or somewhere in the U.S. He claimed he drowned his wife late at night because he had woke up and then she startled him, but he's still in the dream state. And he's claiming he was in the backyard and he drowned her in the pool because he sleptwalked. He was sleepwalking. But they say in the episode that a guy committed murder in Canada and got away with it because he used sleepwalking as his defense. And then they had some doctor like alleged that the guy had sleep apnea or something, a history of sleepwalking. But then he ended up losing, I believe, because they said once your hands touch water, like Inception, that's going to wake you up. There's no documented cases where people get wet and touch water and still stay in a sleep. Cold water, you touch cold water and you're still in a dream sleep. That it's not likely, bro. Because your body's there to protect you. So if you all of a sudden were thrown in a pool, you would have to protect yourself. You wouldn't just like still be sleeping and drown. You would feel the cold water. Or you ever see where people are sleeping on the couch and then at a party they throw a bucket of water on them and they wake up all just crazy? That's because that's what it does. So I think the dude ended up going to jail because they didn't buy it. He used sleepwalking as his defense. But the point I'm making is there was another similar case where someone killed someone and they got off based on sleepwalking as their defense. So they just try to use the same thing. So that's what happens to drug cheats. People will fail for nandrolone or meldonium or whatever, ostarine, and they'll see someone else that might have beat their case. All you have to do is get on Google and you could type in those keywords, string of keywords. You can see people who beat their cases or what they used as their excuse or defense and then cite the same thing. So there's a guy, a cyclist from Madrid, Spain, right? From Madrid, Spain, that used wild boar as his defense, right? This is factual. So they use the same defense of, oh, we ate wild boar meat just like this other dude did, right? This cyclist from the Tour de France. Watch. I already went over this. This is why you guys got to just follow y'all got to follow my videos and hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hold on, y'all. See, this is what it's like for me, I got to go over the same shit over and over. So this is for the people who haven't seen. Okay. So this dude, Alberto Contador, the 3-time Tour de France winner, he says contaminated meat. So this is all you have to do. You see how easy I pulled that up? He failed a drug test and he blamed it on contaminated meat. This dude right here. Cyclist Alberto Contador, in a news conference leaving Spain, he tested positive for a banned substance, right? So all you have to do is find somebody who tested for the same shit and you have to say, oh, yeah, man, I ate the wild boar, right? That's it. But I'm going to show you something like I showed in the previous video. This is the only caveat to doing that. So this is the dude. Look, this is the only downside of. So he failed a test and he said he ate wild boar, contaminated meat. But he's from Pinto, Madrid, Spain. Now the difference is this. Look. Oh my God. Hold on. So he tested positive for his drugs. And he said boar. Right? Stuffed hog on Mount blah, blah, blah. So he's from Spain. Tyson Fury's from the UK, and he's claiming the same thing. Right? This is the problem. Wild boar became extinct in the UK in the 17th century. There are thought to be between 500 and 1,000 wild boar animals in the UK currently. The biggest populations are Kent, East Sussex, and the Forest of Dean, with others in Devon, Bedfordshire, Dorset, and Scotland, none of which this Lancashire pig farmer is from. And all these areas that are more known for wild hog are up to 5-6 hours away. And I typed each and every one of them from Lancashire. All these places are 3 hours and 45 minutes to 6 hours away. So Tyson Fury is not even in a region that is known for having wild boars. And his plug just said, I never sold him wild boar. You see how this is a problem. You see how this is a problem. Your plug gave you up and said, I never gave you that. I lied. Right? So that's one problem, problem A. And problem B is I just showed you. It says that this is an endangered species that was extinct after the 17th century and maybe resurfaced in very small. It says they have an approximate 500 to 1,000 wild boars from their estimate. Wild boar became extinct in the UK. So this is not even a common animal to be in the UK. So you're allowed to hunt an endangered species in the UK, and they only got 500 to 1,000 versus wild boar in Spain. We'll type that up for y'all. Wild boar, Spain. Wild boar is found all over Spain. Man, I'm destroying y'all. Cut me the check. I'm doing all the investigation. Look. Cut me the fucking check. Wild boar is found all over Spain. The animal can be taken while you're hunting, blah, blah, blah. So they even have wild boar hunting in Spain. Are there wild boar in Spain? The wild boar is the ancestor, blah, blah, blah. So, yes, there's wild boar in Spain. So, Tyson Fury, you mean to tell me Tyson Fury ate one of the rarest animals that nobody really eats in his region, but he got his hands on it, and that's why he failed a drug test? Oh, okay. Bro, this just don't look good. This don't look good. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want, but that don't look good. So that's the problem with using somebody else's excuse or defense. In Spain, the animal is a lot more bountiful and plentiful. So there's more wild boar roaming the landscape of Spain than the UK. So between your plug saying I never plugged him, pause, and I never gave him that, and the fact that it's more of a commodity in that region versus Spain, that's why you can't just use somebody else's excuse. In Spain, that's more, that's more plausible because there's a lot of wild boars, and I guess that's a thing, and so maybe some of the dishes have that in it, whatever. But it's all based on your region. Just like clenbuterol. Clenbuterol is normally found in Mexico or China. Those are the two markets where that's readily found. You don't really have, if you fail a drug test for clenbuterol in Compton, there's no precedent set for Compton supply of meat having clenbuterol in the steak, unless it was imported from somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So this looks bad for Tyson Fury. Because, like I said, if there's only 500 to 1,000 wild boars estimated to be in the UK, is Martin Carefoot even allowed to hunt wild boar or kill them or capture them? You know what I'm saying? That's like an endangered species. That's not that many. That's not even many, bro. 500 to 1,000. So you're using this excuse that sounds even more far out. And like I said, you and your cousin are different bodies, different gut, different gut health and sizes and shit. And y'all both had over the limit with two different bodies. Man, come on, bro. It's not looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. I'm here to tell you it ain't looking good. It really isn't. It's not looking good. And then Frank Warren talking about, oh, this happened 5 years ago. Who cares? Who cares? It's still, it didn't get properly researched because now the dude's changing his story. Look. Nandrolone side effects. This is just circumstantial stuff, but I want you to be aware. Nandrolone side effects, acne and baldness. Tyson Fury, his hair started balding right around the time this happened. I did read, bro. I don't want to keep doing this. Didn't want to do this, but y'all made me. It says acne and baldness. Those are potential side effects for nandrolone. Right? Let me do it. Let me see how quick I could do this. So he failed in 2015 for nandrolone. Right? Actually, let me go. 2015 he failed for nandrolone. Follow me. And this is just circumstantial, but it's how many shady looking things need to happen for one person for you guys to do an investigation. Okay, so 2015, right? Okay. So he got knocked down by Steve Cunningham in 2013, right? Right? It said acne and balding. Tyson Fury, Steve Cunningham. So in 2013, right? He fought Tyson Fury. Bro, I'm not going to keep doing this. Look. This is 2013. Tyson Fury fought Steve Cunningham. Full head of hair. You see? Full head of hair versus Steve Cunningham. Full head of hair versus Steve Cunningham in 2013. Just circumstantial, right? full head of hair versus Steve Cunningham in 2013. Right? You see it. Full head of hair. This is not my opinion. I'm looking at it. Right? So you failed in 2015. In 2013, full head of hair. Okay. You fought in 2014 against Joey Abel. So he got dropped in the Steve Cunningham fight. So maybe that was a defining moment in his career. So the next year you fought in 2014 against this guy. Full head of hair. Full head of hair. Y'all see that? Hey, son, you see that? Full head of hair. It said that I'm just going off the side effect. Like I said, circumstantial stuff. Full head of hair. Right? 2014, you fought Joey Abel with a full head of hair. So you failed the drug test in 2015. I just went over your 2013 and 2014, and you had a full head of hair, Exhibit A. Okay, what's next? So after that, in November, so right almost 2000, November 29th. So this is about Thanksgiving of 2014. So one of the last 2 months of the year, really the last month of the year, because there's 31 days in November, if I'm not mistaken. So on the 29th, it was basically almost December. So it was 1 month before 2015. You rematched Derek Chisora, right, in a rematch and stopped him. And you got a stoppage, right? So Tyson Fury, you had a full head of hair. Look, do you see this? 2013, 14, you're good. Full head of hair, right? Full head of hair. And then right before 2015, in 2014, November 29th, you fought Derek Chisora in a rematch. And you had hair in the first Derek Chisora fight. Just circumstantial evidence. But I want you guys to be advised. So the first Derek Chisora fight, full head of hair. Right? You see that? Full head of hair in the first Derek Chisora fight. You fight Derek Chisora in a rematch, like basically a month before 2015, where you failed a drug test. Boom. Debuts a new baldy look. Now he's King Hippo. You debut this new look, and now you're totally bald. Now you're totally bald. So 1 month before the new year, 2015, in which you failed a drug test, totally bald, but you had hair and all these other shits. I'm just observant. So you failed in 2015, and 1 month before 2015, for the first time that I can really remember, you debut a new bald look. And you've been going bald, like you've been balding, and you could tell where his hairline is and shit. So by the time you rematch Derek Chisora, 1 month before the year you fail, all of a sudden, you American History X out this bitch. You on that American History X, that Edward Norton. All of a sudden, you just said, fuck it. Let me shave everything. What a coincidence. A lot of coincidences that keep happening with Tyson Fury. Poor Tyson Fury. Christian Hammer fight. We know what happened in that fight, because that's the fight with the glove. An eliminator for Klitschko. And then the referee wasn't fucking with your glove. Tyson Fury, now you bald, huh? So you just bald from here on out? That's how it is? So that's it. So you fight Christian Hammer, and then basically you've been bald ever since. And balding could be genetic. I'm not stupid. I know how this shit works. Balding could be genetic, right? But now you all the way bald by 2015, the same year you failed a drug test. Okay, that don't look suspicious. But here, just to put this in deeper perspective, so by 2014, and he's balding basically. So the last month of the year, basically, he started balding. 2014, remember that number. He was born in 1988. Just circumstantial evidence, but I just want you to see that it says nandrolone side effects, you see? Acne and baldness. Right? That was in 2014. Right? 2014, just follow me. So 2014, and he was born in 1988. So he went bald at age 26. That's when he started at least cutting his hair. And from the picture of it with Christian Hammer, it looks like he's actually balded. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you would see the new growth, like even when someone's bald. It looks like he's actually lost his hair at age 26. Again, what a coincidence. Balding could be hereditary, but he lost his hair at age 26 conveniently, right when he failed for the drug test, which happens to be a side effect. So many coincidences. Look, you can see his shit pushed back. He's actually bald, which coincidentally, they said this is one of the side effects that people have when taking nandrolone. So on top of that, your cousin failed for nandrolone. It said one of the side effects is balding and acne. Oh, that's right. Your cousin with acne all over his body. Okay. See, I know guys at the gym that do steroids. Look, acne all over, like a bad case of acne too, right? These just happen to be the side effects. What a coincidence for the Furies. Such a coincidence. Now, acne and backne, that doesn't mean you're taking some. Some people have bad skin or clogged pores. But what a coincidence that these are the side effects. Here's an old school picture. Acne don't look as bad. Don't look as bad in that picture. I don't know. So the old school picture, it don't look as bad. It looks somewhat controlled. But then around that time, okay, this shit look uncontrollable. Okay. Look, acne looking crazy. Back knee, acne, all this shit. And see, the thing is, you have to understand this. Baldness and acne, part of it is your genetics. Some people are predisposed to certain things, right? Some people are predisposed to certain things, like baldness. Like some guys do bald at age 26. See, I'm not stupid. I'm not an idiot, right? Some guys bald at age 26 or 21 even. It just depends. Some people can get, have bad acne their whole life. I get it. But you have to understand, when you take illegal substances like anabolic steroids, your hormones are almost like a woman who gets pregnant. Weird things happen to your body because you're introducing a foreign, basically a foreign component or something your body can naturally produce, but at a much more expedited level. So your body doesn't know how to adjust because you're giving it too much. Like you have all of a sudden you introduce a whole bunch of testosterone, a whole bunch of anything, estrogen. Like if you're trying to look like a female or some shit and you take a lot of estrogen, androgen, right? You take anabolic steroids. even though some of the stuff that it contains, like these growth hormones and stuff, your body produces naturally, it's at a much more, it's like overnight shipping versus standard 7 to 10 day, wait time for shipping. So it's much more expedited. And sometimes your body, like a woman who's pregnant, is new changes. Like a woman who's pregnant, her body goes through the ringer because she's now, it's not just her anymore. She's harvesting a baby. So your hormones, like foods that women have loved to eat, all of a sudden they can't eat while they're pregnant. Or things that they never liked, like if you didn't like pickles, maybe for some reason you're like, man, I need a pickle. And you have weird cravings because your hormones are in overdrive. And the point I'm making is this: even if you're predisposed to pattern baldness or balding early or acne, when you introduce a foreign, like something foreign, like a PED, it can expedite that. It can expedite that and bring it out quicker. So if you already had like low sperm count and you took an anabolic steroid, then it could destroy it even worse or even quicker. If you were already subject to balding at age 30, introducing something foreign to your body, you might bald 6 years early because your hormones are through the ringer. So if you always had acne on your chest and you had skin problems, doing stuff like nandrolone, since your body doesn't know how to deal with all these erratic changes, all of a sudden, now your acne is worse than it's ever been. Bro, you ever see them bodybuilders and they got backne and it look crazy? I see people that like that at the gym. Well, not now because we in quarantine. So either way, it don't look good. It don't look good. All this is circumstantial evidence, but it don't look good. So Tyson Fury went completely bald at age 26. It's not impossible, but with all the other hanky shit that's going on with Tyson Fury, Glovegate, Farmergate, Boargate, Nick Asbury, and the Christian Hammer gloves, you tell me this shit looks good. You tell me that this shit looks good. And then more circumstantial evidence, the side effects for nandrolone are balding and acne. Oh, okay. Balding and acne, two things that have looked like they have hit the Furies who tested positive for that. Okay. And then you want me to believe this shouldn't be investigated and I'm doing too much and all I want is a clean sport. And you're making it sound like, oh, you're just going on, oh, chat shit get banged, all this stupid shit. Man, come on, bro. Y'all already know what it is, bro. Y'all know what it is. Everybody, the people who are doing shit, they want to be treated like the victims. The real victim looks like Wilder. But it's like, oh, you're just mad. You're just hating because Wilder got his ass kicked. Yeah. Oh, you're just hating because he's a gypsy. I care if he's a gypsy. I was actually watching. I'm studying the gypsies now. I'm studying the gypsy culture. They had this one dude. He was sick. He was doing the street fighting, bare knuckle shit. He was dope. Yeah, nobody care about gypsy. Like if you're a gypsy, that's cool. This is America. We don't really have gypsies. So anyway, Young Forensic Files. That's my thoughts. Frank Warren, his statements didn't really make it better. He's talking about he signed affidavits. So everybody fronted the farmer off like he was stupid and nobody knew him. But instead of asking all these other questions and making statements, oh, he was willing to lie under oath. He told you he was willing to lie under oath. Oh, he was willing to lie for £25,000. He told you he was willing to lie for £25,000. So basically, none of this shit you're saying is fucking with anything I'm saying, nor does it matter because you're just reiterating what he's already told us. He was willing to commit perjury and he was willing to go along with it and he was willing to get paid for it. He's already told us that. You're just trying to stain up his name and make him look like he's lying about everything, right? So you just keep talking about how he was willing to commit perjury to try to make him look worse. But that don't make him look worse because he's already come out the, it's like a gay person coming out the closet and saying I'm gay, and you're like, oh, but you hid it, you're gay now. Like, you're saying you're gay, but he's already told you he's gay, so it's no longer a secret. You see what I'm saying? So there's no big reveal from Frank Warren. There's no big reveal. He told you that. Like, so if a guy how you gonna shame a guy who, or like say, oh, but you hid it from your parents that you were gay, but he already told you he hid it from his parents that he was gay and that he's gay. You see what I'm saying? So that don't make sense. You just telling us what we already know. Frank Warren, oh, he was willing to commit perjury. He told us that. What else you got? Oh, he was willing to accept 25,000 pounds for vouching for him, but he already told you that. Checkmate. I'm out.